Welcome back to more of my Cincinnati Bengals franchise here on Madden 20. Today we have to take on the Washington Redskins, so I'm excited to hop into this Week 2 matchup. Last week we beat the Houston Texans 44-37. We went down very, very early in that game. It was like 21-0, 21-3, something around there very early on because of a couple mistakes and just some big plays by the Texans. But before I get into this episode too deeply, if you guys are new around here and end up enjoying this one, feel free to subscribe to the channel. It would be awesome if you can come back for my next upload. Also, consider, leaving a like down below if you end up enjoying this episode as well. A lot of people seem to enjoy this series. I am so appreciative of all the support going on. Essentially, all of these episodes have reached at least like 1,000 views, which is amazing. I don't think I've ever had a series like that, aside from rebuilds, I guess. But still, this series has been received so well. You guys really seem to be for it, and I really just appreciate all of the support. But now, here we go. Let's get into the lineup a little bit. If you guys missed the last couple episodes, I will, let you guys know what went down. So, of course, the draft happened a couple weeks ago. The offseason happened. A bunch of new faces on this team. Right, a couple guys playing well. Michael Thomas had a great debut. Cameron Sutter wasn't horrible. Had some accuracy issues, but that's what, happens when you're a rookie, especially being a 73 overall. Defensively, Joe Rodriguez seems very good. Ron Fletcher seems very good. Jermaine Pratt continuing where he left off last year. Or I think Geno Atkins had like a sack and a half. Kevin Pack had a sack. We upgraded on that side of the ball a ton. Also, one more thing I'd like to note. I got a mic stand, right, that attaches to the back of the desk I'm using right now. And the mic is in a bit of a different spot than it used to be. So I hope it still sounds alright. If it sounds weird, that's why. Maybe I can try to adjust it when I edit. I don't know. I just wanted to point it out in case it does sound a little different. But today, we're going to be doing a few things before I hop into the game. It was pretty unanimous here. I asked last time if I should move John Ross to running back, and essentially everybody said I should. I think there was one person who didn't want me to do this, and their main concern was that he's going to fumble more often, which is definitely the case. But if he fumbles like an obscene number of times, maybe I'll move him back. I don't really want him rushing the football all that much, right? If he's going to be our running back, he's going to be our receiving back. And in that sense, I don't mean just the receiving back here. Right, because that's different, actually. Like, the third down running back, I mean. I don't want him just being the third down running back, because that means he's in a lot of shotgun packages. I just want him being in on a couple specific packages. For example, let me kind of show you what I'm talking about here. Okay, so in the formation subs, we are going to go to empty, right? And then our running back is on the field and empty. In this case, I'm putting John Ross in. This pretty much just means we have all wide receivers out there right now and then a tight end, which is awesome. Yeah, there's only one empty package there, so that's going to be the only one where he's in all the time. The other times I sub him in will be in the game, most likely. When I call screens or maybe even a pitch, I can substitute him in for that because he adds a lot of speed to the running back core. None of these running backs are really that fast aside from him, right? Joe Mixon's probably the fastest. He's not slow. I definitely wouldn't consider him slow. But 91 speed compared to 97 speed, I mean, it's a ridiculous difference. So I like trading for more than one first-round draft pick. Obviously, not the most realistic thing of all time, but this is also my franchise, so who cares? I think I'm going to trade Cordy Glenn because Bubba McKnight wasn't too bad. Nick Haynes still has some growing pains to work out, of course. But Cordy Glenn, I think, is expendable at this point. He's a 74 overall. He's not that great, and he really does not have much of a future on this team. He's definitely not what he used to be. I can say that much. So let's try to get a first-round draft pick from some team. I just like having two first-round draft picks because, it makes the series better in the long run, right? If I draft more rookies and can develop more players, I think it's more enjoyable for you guys in the end. But first, we have to find a partner who has enough cap to even bring in Cordy Glenn. Cordy Glenn, Bobby Hart, and a third-round draft pick next year will get me the Giants' first-round draft pick this year. I moved Cordy Glenn to right tackle, and I moved Bobby Hart to left guard in order to get this done. It didn't really matter if I moved Bobby Hart because they didn't have interest in him, honestly, at any offensive lineman position, but I wanted to get rid of him. He's expensive. He was horrible for us. So now that leaves us some room to sign a couple free agents here. So what do I need now? I need a backup guard, right? I need a backup right guard. Jermaine Illuminor. Oh, God. Okay, these guys are kind of horrible. I'm just going to go with Joshua Garnett. And then I also need... What was Bobby Hart? He was a right tackle, wasn't he? So I need a backup right tackle. Let's just go with Corbin McCoy. Why not? He's just a random rookie. I think I'm good then at all of those positions. So now we can spend our experience points, right? We got a good number of them. I'm only going to show off the really important guys here, which is actually most of them. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Joe Mixon gets an experience point. I still want him becoming a better power back. I want to try to truck more often. I'd love to get that into the 80s. So let's go into power back. If it's going to work. There you go. I hit A 3 times for some reason. Stiff arm, break tackle, awareness all went up. No trucking, that's okay. Jesse Bates, he definitely can use some improvements. He's actually not that amazing for us. I thought he'd be a lot better. I'd love to get a hit power upgrade, even though he's a free safety. It's still nice to lay the boom, you know. Tackling could use to go up. Man coverage could also be improved. So I think I'm going to go into... Actually, hybrid is super glitchy in this. Actually, I'm going to go into run support. Let's get up power and tackling, hopefully. Awareness, hit power by 1, play rec by 2, tackling by 1. I will take it, not too bad. Ron Fletcher, our strong safety. What does he have to get up? So run support's probably the go-to here. I'd like him to get better coverage, but he actually had an interception last week, so his coverage doesn't seem all that horrible. I don't remember him getting burned over the top. I could just be misremembering things, of course. And I also want him to lay the boom a lot better, so we're going to go into run support. I'd love if I can eventually get his hit power into the 90s. +2 to press, +2 to play rec, +1 awareness, and +1 tackling. Vernon Hargreaves, let's show off this one. I think I want him going into slots because he is our slot corner. I want him to be as good as possible. Actually, his man coverage can use an upgrade, the more I look at it. Even though I just said that, I'm still going to go into slot. Slot usually gets up both, to be honest. Man coverage by 2, +1 to speed. Yeah, let's go. 91 speed now for him. And then Cameron Sutter. I want strong arm or field general here. They usually get up the best passing stats, and that's all I really care about him right now. He's good mobily, right? 86 speed, 80 acceleration, 87 agility, but I want to get up strong arm. Hopefully get... That was actually a +2. All right. Let's get up strong arm here. +4 to awareness, +1 to throw power. Throw power is, you know, approaching 90, which is what I want. Also, I'm going to auto-upgrade the rest of them. And now we can check out the Redskins roster, see who they went after in free agency, and see who they drafted. Dwayne Haskins, the starting quarterback here for the Redskins. Darius Geis, Jalen Richard, Bryce Love, the running backs. Derek Watt starting at fullback. Paul Richardson, Ryan Grant, Demarius Thomas, Terry McLaurin all the way down here. He's having a great rookie season in real life, of course. Jordan Reed, Caleb Kinney at tight end. Caleb Kinney looks very nice. Oh, my Lord. 87 speed, 89 acceleration. Looks like the replacement for Jordan Reed once he retires. Trent Williams still on this team at left tackle. Jonathan Cooper at left guard. Chase Roulier at center. Brandon Sheriff at right guard. Morgan Moses at right tackle. Matthew Ioannidis at left end. And here comes probably the best part of their entire team, this defensive line. Jonathan Allen at right end. Daron Payne at defensive tackle. Their front seven is nutty. Ryan Kerrigan adds to this team, of course. Blake Martinez, Reuben Foster at middle linebacker. Montez Sweat at right end, or at right outside linebacker, probably rushing off that right end, though. They have one of the better front sevens, at least in Madden right now. Josh Norman, Jason Verrett, Levi Wallace at corner, so they definitely went after corner in this offseason. Monte Nicholson starting at free safety. Landon Collins at strong safety. Stephen Gostkowski the kicker. Tress Way is the punter. Let me change one more thing very quickly before we hop into the game here. I like the quarter length on 15 minutes. I'm going to move this down to 10, though. Minimum play clock. Let's see what that does. Maybe it can cause for a bit shorter of games. Maybe the scores won't be as high. But let's hop into this game against the Redskins. I'm just going to go with the uniforms they give me. So this Redskins lineup isn't too different. You know, of course, they have Dwayne Haskins now starting at quarterback this season. I don't think he was the starter last year. He usually isn't the first year of Madden unless you manually do something. They changed their cornerback situation around a little bit. They got Jason Verrett, who is fantastic when he's healthy. They got Levi Wallace, who was a solid rookie a year ago in real life, played well for the Bills. And they also upgraded their kicker, potentially. Stephen Gostkowski, you know, reliable for the Patriots, now on the Redskins. But let's go into this game. You know what the best offensive minds in football do after they lose a yard on a run play? They call play action, of course. Ryan Kerrigan is an excellent coverage. Okay, that's annoying. Jonathan Allen gets back there. I should have thrown that sooner, I guess. 3 plays in a row out of the same formation, because why not? Be looking at Drew Sample, though. Hopefully Landon Collins doesn't kill him. Drew Sample's open. Cameron Sutter misses the throw. That was actually a pretty tough pass to make, to be fair to Sutter, but definitely think it was a completable pass. Number 32, open across the middle. I missed the tackle with Ron Fletcher. I was being a little bit too safe there. Usually I'm way too overzealous on those tackle attempts, and I miss, and then I just missed that one for being too safe. Man, I'm so bad at tackling. I have to be the worst tackler on YouTube. I should have been there. I can't believe I didn't make that play. Jermaine Pratt, I was all over that with him. And forward progress is going to give him the first there. Ah, that's frustrating. That's my bad there. Now we're going to guess pass. We are going to shade inside and hopefully stop this Redskins offense for a field goal. They've had a great drive so far, though. That should have been picked off, man. It's unfortunate, but it's what happens. 4th down and 7. They're going for the field goal. Stephen Gostkowski comes out on the field. He'll probably knock this one through. This is a pretty routine field goal for him. Okay, I cannot do anything right now, man. 3rd down and 9. I believe Landon Collins is blitzing here. It is going to be a blitz from Landon Collins. RB is wide open. That gets tipped out the line. Of course it does. All right, we got to punt the ball again. Oh my God, it's too easy. What are you doing, Dwayne? Joe Rodriguez, house this one. Come on. You just have to outrun Dwayne Haskins. You can do it. Juke him out. Money. Oh, money. There's a pick 6 for Joe Rodriguez, the first of his young career so far. 2 games, 2 interceptions. He is going to obliterate the rookie interception record. I don't even know what it is, and he's going to crush it. There we go. I tried to play that as safe as possible, and it actually worked out there. Jalen Richard catches the pass, but not nearly for enough. We have not run the ball since like the first play of the game, so let's try to set that back up again. Oh, that's a beautiful hole to run through for Joe Mixon. Great job, offensive line. That's all on them. Oh, Joe Mixon catching the screen pass. John Ross did not check into the game for this one. And it's going to work out very well there. 16 yards. Or 15. I think Sutter may have had a 1-yard completion before. Yeah, okay, so 15 yards. Whatever, I'll take it. I'm actually going to audible to a pass here. It looks like that linebacker is blitzing like crazy. Let's slant Tyler Boyd. Linebacker is not entirely blitzing, but Tyler Boyd is still open. That's a beautiful pass. Tyler Boyd doesn't hold on to it. That's one you'd expect a superstar receiver to come down with. Drew Sample's wide open. Catch this. Nice job, Drew Sample. Way to find the gap in the defense. I say the word wide open a lot. Like Drew Sample, I guess I wouldn't consider him being wide open there. That was actually a tough pass to make, right? But still, you know what I mean. Whenever I say wide open, I just mean he's open. I don't know why I always say that. I need to know how John Ross does in these kind of situations. Running an angle route, I feel like this can be deadly. Okay, well, that wasn't phenomenal. I mean, he came up with the catch and everything. Nice first down. But, you know, that could have been a lot better. Montez Sweat was covering him there. Just picture that for a second. Montez Sweat, normally a pass rusher, was guarding one of the fastest receivers in the NFL. I mean, I get it. Montez Sweat's quick, right? He has like 90 speed in this game, but still, 97 speed for John Ross. Kind of hoping he would blow by him there. I should have thrown that to A. I have B open, though. I'll just wait. There you go, AJ Green. Just waiting patiently for that pass. Not bad. I don't think so, but I'm going to throw it to John Ross. And again, Montez Sweat with perfect coverage on a wide receiver. That's kind of obscure, but whatever. We got sacked regardless of the coverage. I don't think it mattered that much. Lovely. You gotta just love that, man. William Jackson, what are you doing there? Jesse Bates did the same thing last week. That's not a pass that should be completed. Or at least if it is completed, it shouldn't be wide open like that. It should just be a jump ball, a contested catch of some sort. Alright, well, 10-10 will be the score here. That's just what you gotta deal with when you play Madden. That's great blocking by the offensive line. Joe Mixon finding the hole nicely. Also great vision on his end to pick up that first down. That looked like that was about to be blown up, but Joe Mixon made it into a first. Not bad at all. I tried to hit A as soon as I could, but Ryan Kerrigan gets back there. Okay, maybe our right tackle is an issue right now. Doesn't really seem to be going all that well right now, but 2nd down and 18. Look to Joe Mixon maybe here. Again, I didn't see anybody open there. Maybe I just completely missed somebody. This play typically results in a sack. We're going to call it anyway. You know, we've had 2 sacks on the drive so far. Why not go for a 3rd? AJ Green. Did you catch that? Oh my God, AJ Green. You are ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm going to throw it to him now, though. Michael Thomas coming away with that one. Great protection. Gave me a lot of time to roll out and find the wide open receiver. If we can have plays like that, we are going to win. But it's rough when I keep getting sacked. I'm going to throw this here. Are you going to come down with that one? Yes, you are. Daryl Daniels, I believe. Dude, he's a freak. I'm just saying, he's like a 60-something. He is a lot better than his overall shows. Why'd you not throw that? Why did I hit B? I hit B right when I snapped it to throw it away. What happened? Actually, what happened there? Dude, this is a game, man. I hit B right here. Wait, right there. I hit B. See, you can see me trying to throw it. Oh my god. I should have just handed it off, I guess, but look how he looks so open over here. Alex Erickson would have had a very easy touchdown if that throw was there when it should have been. Ah, I can't catch a break right now, man. Let me get back. Let me get there. No, just barely out of reach. What a throw there by Haskins. That's a confident throw as well. Directly targeting the person who picked you off earlier. Alright, Paul Richardson catches that one. Okay, 3rd down and 5. Calling a bit of a blitz off that left side. That's open, but that should be wrapped up. There we go. Good defense. They're going for it. I like it, though. I definitely like the decision. I would do the exact same thing. We're going to call a similar defense here. We're going to guess pass. Try to watch the intermediate routes. And that's a pick. Let's go. J.C. Jackson gets caught up on the one Bengals player, though. Gets caught up on William Jackson, though, on the return. But J.C. Jackson, way to go, my dude. Oh, there we go. Great blocking from the offensive line. Honestly, Joe Mixon has had a pretty easy day so far. You know, he's made a couple great runs on his own. I'm not saying that, but you know, the offensive line has been very good so far. Aside from, I think, the first run of the game, it didn't really go well at all. But since then, it's been phenomenal. There's another pretty decent hole. It's at least enough for the first, I believe. It is. Okay, so not bad at all. It's annoying because I feel like this kind of forces me now to go like 4 verts to try to get some of these yards back. These yards back, I guess. I'm just going to check it down here. Tyler Boyd, do your thing. He's going to try to do a little bit. He got 7 yards, and he also got injured. All right, well, I'll probably have John Ross, you know, fill his spot there. That's unfortunate, but 3rd down and 16. We're not in the best formation to make this happen, but I'm still going to look for Drew Sample. Drew Sample's open. The pass gets there. Drew Sample gets the first down. All right, there we go. That's a good way to come back from, you know, that huge loss earlier. 100% looking at Michael Thomas here. Michael Thomas, I think, is going to be open. Oh my god, he wasn't even open. I'm not going to lie. He wasn't open in the slightest. That's literally just what a 94 overall receiver is capable of. I'm going to substitute in Erickson. I think that would mean that Tyler Boyd will come in when he's ready. But Erickson's actually not going to start. Let me put in... Can I put in John Ross? I can. Okay, even though he's a running back, I can still put him in. That's pretty cool. So let's go like that for now. That's fine. I'm comfortable with this. Drew Sample in the end zone. Drew Sample's gonna catch it. I think, is that Josh Norman covering him? Dude, Drew Sample is a beast. Okay, it's the start of the second half. Now we have the lead 17-10, but they have the ball, so they can very easily tie up the game. That's not a great start for their drive, but an excellent start for our drive. On defense, if you want to think of it that way. They only gained a yard on 1st down. Oh my god, nobody's covering him. Okay, well, there's a 1st down. I think he could have just gotten the dude covering him, probably just got lost in coverage a little bit. Maybe got bumped by somebody else, I don't know. Because I took Jesse Bates out of that play, but he was actually supposed to be, you know, manning up on the running back, so that's what I went to go do. Another check down to the flats. That's a catch. I mean, I'd rather have that be a catch than not, right? Because he lost 2 yards. Interesting, though. We're going to blitz here on 3rd down and inches, and Darius Geis doesn't really have to do anything there. He picks it up, but he also pays the price. He goes down. I don't know what he hurt. Maybe his abdomen? Looked like he was kind of holding his stomach there a little bit. Jalen Richard has been very good today. He's 7 for 50. Really efficient with his carries. Averaging 7.14 yards per carry, I believe. And there's another run play to him. He got another 7 yards, didn't he? Yeah, that's about the same average then. It's actually 7.125, I think. I didn't calculate it, I just did it in my head. I think that's right. 8 for, what was it, 58 or something? Or 57? If it was 58, that changes things. Whatever. 9 for 58. Okay, that's what he's at now. Ready? What's that? 9 for 58 is 6.4444 yards per carry. Math major over here. I think I'm right. I hope I'm right. If not, I look stupid. I'm actually really curious now. Before you guys absolutely destroy me if I'm wrong. Alright, what was he? It was 9 for 58. 6.4. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that 4 goes on forever, though. But here we go. 2nd down and 9. Player goes in motion. That's probably going to be a delay of game, if I had to imagine. Let's go. Give me them yards. You know, I guess I could just turn down the quarters and turn up the play clock a little bit. I don't know. I just like playing on 15-minute quarters. I like making it as realistic as possible in that regard. I played that so safe again. This is what missing tackles does to you, man. I miss tackles so frequently that every time a player is like right in front of me in the open field, I just back up until I get support. Alright, well, anyway, 3rd down and 4. I let up way too many yards there. More yards than I probably should have. I was just out of reach, too. No. This Redskins team has been pretty difficult to stop so far today, though. Gotta be real, I really like how this game is playing out so far. Alright, this is like a perfect drive here for the Redskins. Knocking on the door to get back into this football game. We're blitzing essentially everybody, though. Expecting a run play. It is going to be a run play. Jalen Richard cannot pound it in. This is precisely when you'd want Darius Geis in the game. I called another like kind of max blitz on 5 wide. This is going to be interesting. It's going to be a sack. I was really hoping it paid off that way. Jermaine Pratt. Let's go. Abuses Dwayne Haskins back there. I'm looking over the middle of the field 100%. I don't really expect this pass to go anywhere else. Okay, well, it actually went to the outside. Whatever, they'll take a field goal. 17-13 will likely be the score. I really need to see this play in like full effect, right? I need to see John Ross just destroy a linebacker on this angle. How are they playing that so well? That actually pisses me off a little bit. And that almost got intercepted. Interesting. Who is that Montez Sweat playing it that well every time? I don't understand this. He doesn't randomly have good coverage, does he? Look at this man, number 90. That's Montez Sweat, right? It is Montez Sweat. How? I guess I still could throw that, but like, I don't know, man. I'm worried to throw that. I feel like John Ross is about to die. Still, though, like, I don't know. I'm surprised he's able to, keep up with him that easily. Quick screen pass. How did you get behind number 20? Vernon Hargreaves. What are you doing there, fam? We just paid you money to come to this team, and that's what you do? Demaryius Thomas? He's not even all that elusive anymore, and he just gets completely around you. This should be a sack. It's going to be a sack. Oh my god. Ron Fletcher and someone else gets back there. 3rd down and 15. What was it, just like 2nd and 1? What are you doing, Dwayne? Okay. That could have been one of the nastier interceptions ever. Just a little 360 YY fakey no scope interception. But instead, it's 4th and 15. I'll still take the ball. Hopefully we can just get somebody open over the middle for a quick completion. And we can't, because Cameron Sutter actually might be the worst quarterback ever throwing drag routes. I don't think I've ever seen a worse quarter. I think he's completed 1 out of like 7. It's a drag route, man. It's an easy pass to complete. Now, 3rd down and 12. We're calling a bit of a safety blitz. See what happens here. Be looking at Darius Geis. That's going to be completed. Again, that's not Darius Geis. Jalen Richard. Gotta ingrain that into my head. That is not always Darius Geis. 4th down and 6, though, they will punt the ball back to us. A lot of punts today. You know what, guys? I have faith in this play. One of these times is going to break huge, okay? And you guys will be here for it. Alright, that didn't break massively, but still, John Ross did something. I'll take it. At least Montez Sweat wasn't covering him, because it seems like the only person who actually freaking can on this Redskins team. I don't care if he's covered. Michael Thomas is never covered. I didn't even actually look over there. I saw that it was single coverage. I didn't even notice how well Josh Norman was covering him. I just took the shot. You just have to in those situations. And you know what? He's in the zone. I'm sorry, Josh Norman. This may have to happen to you, though. Oh, buddy. Oh, come on. Oh, Michael Thomas tried to do it to him. I don't even know what his ability is, to be honest. I just took a shot up to him. This player is wide open. Oh my god. Demaryius Thomas, the veteran, former Bronco. Just going off right now. Also, former Texan, I guess. I'm not sure if he got signed anywhere else in this franchise, at least. I'm worried to call hard flats here, but we're doing it, okay? If somebody gets open outside of the numbers deep down the field, I'm going to be pissed. Oh my god, I almost broke on that beautifully. Joe Rodriguez gets there for the pass breakup, but that could have been going the other way. That's an overthrow by Dwayne Haskins. Thank you. We don't see many of those. And that is going to be... Are they going for it? They are going for it. I like that. We're going to pinch the middle as well. Hopefully we can stop him. This looks like it could be a run. It is going to be a run. Jalen Richard is going to get there, though. And pick up the first down. Great vision on his end, man. He's gashing us today so far. He's having a fantastic performance. That's a great pass breakup again by Jermaine Pratt, man. We got him to the point, right, with like upgrades and whatnot, to the point where he's a very good linebacker on his own, which is awesome, right? Because I want a mainly user Joe Rodriguez, so next year we can get him to that same spot, you know? This player's open in the flats, but I'm going to look back over here, I guess. I made the tackle before the first down marker. Let's go. We're actually playing some pretty good defense today. They're going for it again, though. That's fair. It makes sense why they should be going for it, you know? We're going to guess pass. Be on Joe Rodriguez here again. Let's see. Can we get another stop? That's going to be an interception. Yes, we can get another stop. Joe Rodriguez peeks out of both of those players. Got sandwiched by them and still ended up getting the interception. Dude. Oh my, I'm so excited to see what he brings to the table this year. He is so nice. I really hope he has like superstar dev or something. That'd make everything even better. Oh, Joe Mixon taking that one to the outside, getting the first down. We haven't ran the ball all that much today. We've had, I would say, 16, 17 rushes. Obviously, most of them went to Joe Mixon, but I think at least once we ran the ball with John Ross. But, you know, like he's gotten very nice yards every time he's ran the football. You know, Joe Mixon has at least. Looking at Michael Thomas, and the ball gets punched out. He was open for a split second. I tried to take the shot to him. It did not work. And again, another punt. My God. So many punts in this football game. If you guys like defense, this is the episode for you. There's been a lot of offense lately, so it's nice to see a change of pace. I think it's a great time to call some hard flats. Guess pass as well, of course. Watch something quick over the middle. This is not open. That is open, though. That's what I'm talking about, man. I go hard flats, and look what happens. Oh, crap. Demaryius Thomas giving us some struggles today. Dwayne Haskins finds them. They go up by 3 here with 1:53 left. We still have all 3 timeouts, though, and we are only down by a field goal. Obviously, game's not over. We still have a pretty good shot to come back in this one. Hopefully, Cameron Sutter can lead this offense to a touchdown, and we can close it out in regulation. This is something I haven't gotten around to calling yet today. It's going to be a screen pass here to John Ross. I'm excited for this one. He's going to catch it. He's going to outrun number 94. Juke back inside, but he can't get away from everybody. That's fine. Let's go into some hurry up. I don't want to spend these timeouts just yet. We will likely be looking at Drew Sample here. Drew Sample is open, wide open. Nice job, Drew. And now we are almost in field goal range. I will take it. Obviously not playing for the field goal here, but it's nice to at least have that much in our back pocket if we need to. Run this one up the middle with Joe Mixon, who almost certainly puts us in field goal range. We're going to run the ball here and then probably take a timeout right after. Let the team rest a little bit, but hopefully get something. There you go. Joe Mixon. Running super well right now. He was about to break out of all that too, if you noticed. I want to go to the end zone, but I don't think we have enough time. I'll play it safe. We'll go into overtime here. They're going to ice me, though. Hopefully I can make this. Oh, if I miss this, I'm going to get flamed. I already know I'm going to get flamed if I miss this. There we go. There's no kick meter. That's still not fixed. Whatever. Apparently, if you leave the game and come back, it's fixed. I'm going to bank on that, at least. Because I'm not losing this game because there being no kick meter. That's all I'm saying. So it's going to say I played this game twice. So later down the line, when I show that off, that's why. Weather conditions look the same, I think. Are the uniforms the same? I'm actually not even too sure. There should still be 5 seconds left. Okay, the clock is stopped. And are we still iced? We should be. We are not iced right now. That's kind of unfortunate. They're going to ice us now. Okay, good. At least they iced us. That was going to be unfair if they didn't. So now the kick meter should be back in this play. It was back on that previous one, and it is back now. Okay, cool. That's all I wanted. 8 miles per hour wind, though. Oh my God. Okay. Just kick this one straight. That should be good. It's going to be good. So we should go to overtime here. Hopefully we receive the ball, though. That's a great play to start this drive off with. There you go. Sam Hubbard getting back there. to tackle Jalen Richard for a loss. Very quickly, the Redskins are at a 3rd down and 11. Let's get him off the field. He's wide open. What's the safety doing? What is the safety doing there? Dude, oh my god, I thought I had over-the-top help. Okay, well, that's annoying. 2nd down and 2 now. Oh no, this is getting so close. Come on, Joe Rodriguez. Get the 3rd pick of the game. Or get your 3rd pick of the game, I guess. That's a great pass breakup, though. Let's go. Okay. Pretty big 3rd down here. I imagine if they don't get this, they will kick the field goal. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I don't know how I didn't tackle him. Genuinely. I didn't expect him to change direction like that. That's ridiculous, man. Jalen Richard killed me. Ah, that's going to be the final 26-20. That's such an unfortunate one, man. That's not a game we should have lost. Ah, I'm livid, but whatever. We get over it. We'll bounce back next week here. That was such a good game, though, in my opinion. It was so close the entire way through. I can't believe I missed that tackle at the end. That's so unfortunate. I didn't think, Jalen Richard would just change direction that quickly. I thought he was still stumbling, so I thought I could just, wander over and then tackle him. I kind of just got complacent there. That's on me. Cameron Sutter, another pretty solid day. 1 touchdown, 265 yards. A pretty poor completion percentage, but hopefully that goes up across the course of the season. Joe Mixon, 19 for 95. Was solid today, too. Drew Sample, 5 for 75 and a touchdown. Michael Thomas, 3 for 60. A bunch of sacks led up today. It was mainly Billy Price who got bullied. That's no fun. 12 tackles for William Jackson, 11 for Joe Rodriguez, 4 tackles for loss, only 1 sack. But 2 interceptions for Joe Rodriguez, 1 for J.C. Jackson. But look how many sacks they got, man. A lot of those sacks, though, weren't even on the offensive line, to be honest. Most of them were just because I was just being stupid. But let's get a thumbnail here, and then I'll outro the video. Throughout the season, you're going to have some games like that where you look back and you're just like, crap, I could have so easily won that game. It's just inevitable. It happens to every team, really. But that's our first loss of the season. Came earlier than I wanted it to, of course, but at least we can scout, which is always cool. We'll get into that next time, but we actually have a weekly award winner, probably Joe Rodriguez. 11 tackles, 2 interceptions, and a touchdown. We are also nearing in on those development traits being revealed. I'm just curious to see how close Joe Rodriguez is. He probably played the most snaps out of all these guys so far. Maybe the offensive lineman as well. He is 91 snaps to go. That's what, like 2 games or so? Maybe 3 games, I don't know. Nick Haynes may be close as well. No, 280, yeah, so he played a lot more. Ron Fletcher's probably in that same area as well then. 274, not even close. I'm guessing Joe Rodriguez then plays special teams, or maybe plays, like field goals and whatnot as well. I don't know. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I'm sorry I couldn't close that one away. That sucks, but at least the games are getting a little bit more competitive. A couple games last year I felt like were ridiculously easy. Both of these games have been very close so far, so that's always cool. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching one final time, and I will talk to you guys soon.